Hey Aries, welcome to your October 2019 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your general tarot reading for October 2019 for Aries. So Aries, I'm so glad you're here. We have a lot of Aries on this channel. You know that I love my Aries. So very excited to see what the cards have in store for you for October. I've already been tuning in and shuffling quite a bit. This month we are going to do a Celtic cross. I haven't done one of those in a while. If you've been on the channel, you know I like to switch it up every month. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. So Celtic cross this month, the extended on Vimeo. I'm going to take the outcome card from this Celtic cross and bring it over to Vimeo, and we're going to dive deeper into the energies. Of course, the reading on Vimeo is purely optional, but I'd love to see you over there after this reading. So let's see what is going to happen. I'm very excited. Also, please check out your monthly horoscope. You can read it on my blog, link in the description, or you can watch it on YouTube. And also astrology and tarot. Both. I do both. So if you'd like a private reading with me, the link is in the description under services as to how you can go about doing that. I would love to work one-on-one with you, either live or with a recorded reading that I send to you. All right, so let's get into this. I am just going to do two more quick shuffles. And Aries, I know Aries doesn't hold back, so let me know in the comments what's going on for you. What's happening with the energy? Let's see. Okay, so when I do a Celtic cross, very interesting already. When I do a Celtic cross, it's not specifically about something. I want to see what that made sense. It's not specifically about love. It's not specifically about money. It's not specifically about spiritual growth. I mean, it could be about all of those things, manifestation. I want to see what the cards have to tell me, what they suggest to me. And when I do a Celtic cross, there is always one card that kind of leaps out at me, and it's not always a major arcana, and it's not always in the same position. So let's see what's going on here. We have some very interesting cards. But why are you showing up here upside down, Aries? You're showing up here upside down over the whole reading. And the card in your heart is actually the one I'm going to start with, because that's very interesting. I think overall, this energy for you this month of Aries is about something very nice has happened. It's there. I'm going to talk about that in the present moment energies. But there's also something that's unsettled. There's something you're waiting for. There's something that perhaps you need to admit to yourself. I'm going to start with that card. So in your heart, Aries, is the Seven of Swords. So there's something I think about possibly a desire of yours that you are not admitting to yourself. And I'm saying that because of the outcome card, but I'm going to save the outcome card for last. But I'm also saying it because, as I said, you're showing up here upside down over the whole reading. Okay, this is the Aries card, the Emperor. So of the 10 cards of the Celtic cross I've laid out, you're above the reading. So something's not settled with you. There's something not right. And which is puzzling to me, okay, because the energy in the present moment for October is freaking gorgeous. The Victory card and the Ace of Wands. So there's something really fabulous that you're celebrating as you go into October. So then why are you showing up upside down? You would think that you would be showing up upright. And why is the Seven of Swords in your heart? And why is the Hangman in your environment? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for more information to come in? Are you waiting for a change of heart in either yourself or someone else? Probably yourself. There's something going on with, what is going on with you? You guys got to tell me in the comments. There's something going on. Now, if I'm going to look for a clue in the rest of the cards, I would say that possibly the clue as to what's going on with you, why you're upside down, why you feel like you're not in control of something. Maybe you're feeling, because when the Emperor's upside down, they feel like they don't have direction, they don't have control. What they're trying to manifest is not happening. But like I said, it's contradictory to the energy that's in your present moment. But what is it? The Seven of Swords is interesting, right? Because this is the card of trying to get away with something or denial, not acknowledging something. So possibly you don't want to acknowledge maybe that something truly is out of your hands. Aries thinks they can, Aries, right? They think that they can just, do it all. You know what I'm trying to say, Aries. Because you're a cardinal sign, so it's like the initiating energy. It's the energy of being, having a real mastery of the universe, of things. So I think it's interesting. There's something here you're not in control of. You're not in control of, just something you're not admitting to yourself about what you want. The base of your reading is interesting. At the bottom is this Queen of Pentacles upside down. Now, we could use this as a time marker. We could say that in Virgo season, perhaps there was something that that didn't go your way because the energy's showing upside down here, or something that you just didn't feel very settled about, you didn't feel good about. Because I also read Pentacles as self-esteem. So there could have been a situation in which your creative efforts, your manifestation efforts, your material efforts in the material world were not realized. Maybe there was a slowdown in certain money that you were trying to manifest, which would explain another card that's here in the reading for October. Or this could just be you were dealing with earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, perhaps, and somebody in your world with that energy, and they were unhappy with you, or you were unhappy with them, or there was some sort of unsettled energy between the two of you. But I would also just say that this is a feeling too, possibly, of not feeling grounded. And that's, another possibility with this Emperor upside down energy, feeling out of control, not feeling grounded. So you have both of these over your, this is under the reading, this is over the reading. So what is up with that? And in the recent past, because, this is a general reading, so you need to apply the energies to your own situation, right? But the recent past, we have the Devil. So there has been something you've been obsessing about. What is it? What is it? What are you obsessing about, Aries, that you're waiting for? What are you obsessing and waiting about? What are you being obsessive about? I don't know. I don't know. I think the antidote to this energy is found in the near future. Maybe, this is in the recent past, so it seems like you've gotten a handle on whatever this obsession is. You've gotten a handle on it, but there's something else that, like I said, is still that you're feeling that you're out of control about. The near future, the antidote, I think, to all of this feeling is throwing yourself into work for the next 8 weeks. So for October and November, you're just going to be at your little workbench with your head down, doing your thing, because there does seem to be an urgency around manifesting resources. We have this in your hope and your fear area, Aries. We have the Ten of Pentacles upside down. So your hope is to get your finances, your financial stability, in a much more better place. That was good English, but in a much better situation. But you're worried you're not going to be able to. And the fact that it's upside down, you're worried that maybe, money's going to be delayed. Maybe money's going to have to go to an unexpected expense involving the home, the family, something like that. So it's interesting. Of the cards here that are upside down, there's only 3 in the whole reading, which is good. But the Pentacle is upside down, this Pentacle is upside down, and you're upside down. So that's what I'm saying. There seems to be some unstable energy, some feeling like you can't in October, that the manifestations, maybe you're worried that they're going to slow down. But I don't think that worry is really grounded in reality, actually, because the near future shows that you are making money. And why are you making money? Why are things, you obviously have clients, you have a plan, you have job security. I mean, this is a beautiful card. And for those of you who've been looking for a job, it's very possible that you get one in October with this victory card and the Ace of Wands. This is beautiful, something to be celebrated, right? So some of you will be starting a new job, but maybe this energy is the energetic leftovers of being, in a situation where you have perhaps not had enough financial stability. If maybe you've been out of work for a while, this Queen of Pentacles upside down. But that's only applicable to some Aries, because remember, this is a general reading. But I'm very, very curious about this card in your heart, Aries, and the environment. So the Hangman. So there is something you're waiting for, something that's going to be manifesting. And since this is the 12, I will say within 12 weeks. So we're October, November, end of December, right? So maybe this is you looking to launch some sort of new plan at the end of December into January. But this is not just some, random desire, random plan, because it's showing up here. The card of waiting is showing up as the Hangman. It's showing up as a major arcana card. So it is the card of something that you truly are waiting on the right timing for. It's important because it's showing up as major. And you're showing up here also as major arcana, as yourself, as the Emperor, not as the King of Wands, but as the Emperor. So the outcome card here is very interesting. We have the Knight of Cups. This is a nice card to look into for the extended reading over on Vimeo, because this is all about some sort of fresh emotional energy that's coming into your world. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like maybe this card in your heart is like some sort of feelings you're not admitting to yourself. Or maybe, since it's the swords, right? And this is about the mind, the intellect. Maybe you're trying to talk yourself in or out of something emotional. And lo and behold, and I'm saying that also because of the Knight of Cups that's here, that's coming in. So and this is upright, which is beautiful. So some sort of new emotional connection, reconnection, excitement, someone offering you emotional support, somebody new entering your emotional world. I mean, it could be even somebody old. It doesn't matter. We don't really, well, we have the Queen of Pentacles upside down, but I don't feel it's that person. So this is very interesting, but look at the difference in this energy, right? So I would really do some soul searching in October, Aries, because the emphasis is on Libra, your 7th house of relationships. Mars will be, your ruling sign will be in Libra, transiting Libra for October. And so, there's a lot of action in your 7th house of partnerships. And you're, whenever Mars transits your 7th house, you have to be careful of, arguments with other people, sharp words, but it also can be good initiating energy as well sometimes for a new situation to come about in a relationship. But it's this card in the heart that's concerning me, Aries, right? So there's something to be looked at, to soul search about in regards to an emotional situation, an emotional offer that's going to be coming in for you. Maybe it's that you need to reach out to the person, maybe you're waiting for somebody to reach out to you. Maybe you need to reach out to them. That's possible. Of course, we're going to explore it all on Vimeo on the other side. But I think overall, there's just something you're not admitting to yourself, and the way you're going to go about distracting yourself from it trying to get a handle on it, because I think there's maybe something you really don't want to go there emotionally for whatever reason. You're not ready yet, maybe, or maybe the universe hasn't given you the green light yet in going for it emotionally, and that won't happen maybe until December, and that's why you're upside down. Because normally, right, when this shows up upright, this is like nothing will stand in your way to have you get what you want. Like you were just determined, focused, full steam ahead. It's upside down. It's upside down. So you're distracting yourself. You're distracting yourself away from your feelings. Why? Why, Aries? Okay, but there is something lovely to celebrate this month. I think this is going to be early in the month, within the first week, right? Because we have a 1 and we have a 6. So with the first week, 6 to 7 days, the first week of October, you should be riding high. This is a beautiful card, riding high and celebrating a victory. For some of you, as I said, it's going to be because you've gotten a new job. Others of you are and you're working hard this month. I mean, you're working hard, your head's down, you're working hard, but as a distraction away from your emotions. So, Aries, if you are really wanting to manifest more love in your life, or a love relationship, a love situation, then you got to do that soul searching this month. Okay? Got to do the soul searching, because something seems like it wants to come in. It may, like I said, I'm not feeling it's going to come in right away yet because of this card in your environment, but it's on its way. It's on its way. So figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Okay? Don't just be working overtime, 24/7. Don't just be working all the time. Spend a little time in quiet contemplation and figure out what's going on in your heart. Are you not ready? You're not ready yet? I think you are ready, if you would just admit that to yourself. So you've given up something in the past. There was probably some sort of this could have been an unhealthy relationship in the past. Some sort of behaviors you were doing that were not perhaps attractive to a partner, potential partner, some sort of, bad habits. You know what I'm talking about. So, but that's in the past. And I think that's another thing. When I was looking at this reading, that was the other thing I was thinking, actually, psychically, when I saw this with you upside down and the Queen of Pentacles upside down over, under and over the reading, that there may be something that you don't want to look at. And that's why we have this in the heart, about your own sense of self-worth. That maybe you think the other person's not going to appreciate you. You don't feel good enough. You don't feel ready enough. You don't feel whatever, you want to put in that box there, the check box. You're not this, that, the other thing. So because of these two cards that are showing up upside down, I'm saying that as well. And maybe that's the thing that you need to get straight in your heart and realize that you're freaking fabulous. So there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. Do the soul searching this month, Aries, and meet me over on Vimeo so that we can figure out what is happening with this new, exciting, emotional energy coming in. Okay, Aries, thank you so much. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. I'll see you again soon.